All right, we're going to mention it again. Taylor Swift in town. Yes, I know. Hits the stage of her first show in Canada with only 9 remaining dates left of the Eras Tour.
Okay, so we brought in our style expert, Lisa Kisber. She's going to show us how we can style Taylor's different eras in our everyday lives. And Lisa, good morning to you. We're going to start with maybe one of Taylor's, well, it's hard to, I mean, they're all successful albums.
There's so many. Like, we're covering some, but there are so many.
Yeah.
And I think that's the brilliance of Taylor Swift is she's sort of had this amazing metamorphosis and evolution, and it appeals to so many, and I think it's such a universal voice. So I like, it makes sense to me, both musically and fashion-wise, that there is such a chokehold that she has on everyone. I mean, she is truly, truly a phenomenon.
Okay, since we're time tripping, we're going to start with the album 1989.
We are. The year that Taylor was born. This album was a really sort of marked point in her career where, you know, that was the one where I was like, ooh, this is something, this is happening. But it really marked an evolution of her style as well into something a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more pop. And I love the two-piece because Taylor really was the queen of the two-piece at this time. And this is youthful, it's fresh. To me, it's like the 20-year-old that moves to New York and is, you know, suddenly feeling herself. And I love this vibe. And I think that this is a really fun thing to do. No matter who you are, no matter what era appeals to you, 1989 and the two-piece is something that is amazing, especially for holiday, because obviously we had to go sparkle. I mean, we have to, it's Taylor. We went with the two-piece. This is a head-to-toe look from Winners. And for those of you that are saying to me, two-piece, I don't wear a two-piece, I don't want to show my tummy. A big tip here is get this shirt oversized a little bit, and then it will come down a little bit lower. And I know Carol and I were talking about this. You could also layer a piece underneath, maybe a bodysuit or a turtleneck. Just make sure that it's showing at some other point in the outfit, so you're sort of coordinated. It looks like it's on purpose.
Okay.
But I love the two-piece also for cost per wear because you could easily break this up and wear it in different pieces. Great look for the holidays, but obviously we had to make it Taylor, adding in a little bit of those country roots, which is definitely where she started. You know, born in Pennsylvania, but really found her musical voice in Tennessee. So we have those sparkly boots and, of course, the bag with the matching sparkle as well, because it's all about the sparkle.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It is. Okay, we're going to move to the folklore era.
The folklore era. So this was really, I think, brilliant on her part because it was this really thoughtful return to her roots as a songwriter, because that's really where she got her hold in the music industry, was as a songwriter. So this was thoughtful and sort of like a reconnection to songwriting, to the earth, to nature. And it was also poignant because of the time that it came out, 2020, when a lot of us were sort of doing a lot of self-reflection. So I felt like it was really on point. And we saw this sort of ethereal, natural, girl next door, but a little bit thoughtful and in nature vibe. So obviously we had to channel that here. Another head-to-toe look from Winners. We've got that great little, I mean, this is a dress that you could wear on its own easily all winter, spring, fall. Like, this is such a great piece. Little tie front with the plaid, because to me that's that outdoorsy vibe. A lot of focus in this era for Taylor Swift with outerwear, so we had to pop on some outerwear. But we got to bring it back to those songwriting roots with, of course, the guitar bag. I love this guitar bag. I just think it's absolutely incredible. Could this be more Taylor? I don't know. I just think it's phenomenal. So if you're going to the concert, I mean, come on. How fabulous.
That's
right.
That is.
Yes.
Guitar bag, yeah.
All right, let's move next to the Reputation era.
The Reputation era. So this was like a really interesting place where Taylor sort of found a little bit of her anger and her advocacy, and I think a really great voice. This is, a lot of her lyrics are kind of biting, and it actually was represented in the fashion. We saw some darker looks, a little bit of black and a dark red lip, a burgundy lip. We saw leather, we saw fishnets. So it's, I would say, like a touch of that sort of grunge goth girl, but it really was a reflection of what she was going through. There was some controversy at the time, and I think it definitely showed up in the fashion. So recreating that vibe here, keeping it Taylor with this beautiful flocked burgundy velvet dress. This is a great dress for holiday if you are somebody who's looking for that really interesting but still demure look, and then adding in that leather jacket to keep it that rock and roll vibe, a little bit edge, because that's what we found in this era with Taylor. And then there was another big nod with this era with snakes. So obviously I had to have a little snake print in there with the shoes. So really evoking that Taylor era where she sort of found this voice, and it was really about strength. And I think, again, this is so so appealing and so beneficial for, young women to see her as this amazing example.
And then with the strength, we have to talk Fearless.
We have to talk Fearless. So Fearless, I think Fearless might be my favorite. This is sort of this nod to, yes, the country roots, but also the sort of idea that she was present and ready to be heard and noticed. And so we saw this 2008, lots of sparkle, lots of fringe, still some cowboy boots. She was moving away from it a little bit. There was still this girlishness to her. But I mean, keep in mind, this is a career that has spanned almost 20 years. Like, I still think of Taylor Swift as like a teen, but she really has had this amazing career. And here we're seeing an actual outfit from the Eras Tour. This is a Roberto Cavalli dress with Louboutin boots. And obviously, I had to recreate this Fearless dress. That dress, I'm estimating here that outfit over $6,000. So we had to do it for under $300 here from Winners with this fabulous, a little bit of that fringe, because we need that movement and that really taking the stage moment. A little bit of sparkle as well. And then I can't get over these boots because, like, these are pretty bang on when we look at that outfit from the stage. So you're going to see the sparkle boots. And then, of course, if you want to go all out, especially if you're going to the concert,
right?
grab yourself a sparkly hat.
How about that hat?
Jeff's
I
already-
love this hat. So good.
Yeah, so good.
It says, wait a minute, don't put it on backwards.
There you go. Almost there. See? You're ready.
Wow.
You found your era, Jeff.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. The only thing I need now is tickets.
There you go.
Like so many
Good luck
others.
with that. There's some for 20,000.
Yeah.
You ready to go? Want to go?
Yeah.
Gonna
Awesome
start a
stuff.
GoFundMe.
Amazing.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Stay stylish. Enjoy the concert for those of you that are lucky enough to go. So fun.